Hello everyone and welcome back. Tonight I am starting up Valhalla, Cyberpunk Bartender action. I did play a little bit of this game, but it's been quite a few years now. So I will be starting this game over from the beginning. So let's go ahead and get started. I do want a new game. Okay, joystick doesn't work on this game. Thank you for playing Valhalla. This game is best played getting comfortable. Grab some drinks, some snacks, and enjoy. So sit back and relax. We hope you have a good time. Psst. Hey, over here. Boo! How's that for an entrance? Come on, Joe, look sharp. The game's starting and the player needs a good first impression of its main character. I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend and the bar will eventually close. Okay. And I'll admit, my little prank on you might have gone a bit overboard. But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it. In any case, you should totally check that parcel you just got. See ya! Oh, I thought the way that suddenly went black, I thought the capture card went out on me again. Oh, just a dream. There's something near the door. Chapter 1, Primera. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Make sure to save your data using the Life Backup app. You can now browse the augmented eye. So, who was that letter from? Nobody. Okay. What's this? The augmented eye. Mass immigration continues as Oh, these are different articles. Okay, let's go ahead and start reading then. Mass immigration continues as Quincy reveals new economic adjustments by Kimberly LaVallette. With inflation rates among the highest in the world, constant shortages of basic groceries, and rampant violent crime, Glitch City's citizens look for a better life in other countries. Quincy, however, isn't happy with this. They learn in our schools and universities, the Prime Minister said during a talk with the augmented eye, but they apply what they learn somewhere else, and I find it rather insulting. This comes after revealing new economic measures for the city. This comes after revealing new economic measures for the city, which most analysts consider to be useless for the current environment. They don't know shit, concluded Quincy. Wonderlanders are the newest threat to your security, by Kimberly LaVallette. If you thought Alice Rabbit was good at cracking the most complicated security protocols in the world, then this new group will certainly blow your mind. They've yet to make an impact as big as Alice Rabbit, but they seem to be aiming very high with the recent threats issued against Prime Minister Quincy. We hold full access to Quincy's email network and will release the whole database this January, the group declared during a stream. Shallow threats. When questioned, Prime Minister Quincy dismissed all of the group's threats by stating he's not hiding anything and is not afraid of a possible leak of his email history. Maybe everyone will get to see what kind of TV I bought last month. Wild parties. The people behind the Wonderlanders seem to enjoy dressing in all kinds of rabbit costumes during the stream from Anthro to Bunny Girl. The purpose was to show the love and respect they have for Alice Rabbit and their role in today's politics. We want to follow their example while having some fun. We're not sure if this will go anywhere, but we'll be there to tell you if it does. Cyborg in Heels returns next year to the Super Silver Thunderdome by Lana Smithy. The popular show Cyborg in Heels returns to the Dome this March, with tickets going on sale in January. Cyborg in Heels is a massive stage show about a cyborg fighting terrorism while he's in heels. Director Quentin Hayter explains Cyborg in Heels' special appeal during an exclusive interview with the Augmented Eye. What's not to love about it? It's a cyborg wearing heels, cutting stuff. That's literally something we've never seen before. A niche market I'm willing to capitalize on. Check out the full interview in the next few weeks, exclusively here at the Augmented Eye. Alright, done with that. Let's go ahead and save. Real quick. Yeah, that's my old save. I'm gonna go ahead and save over it. Okay, let's look at the settings real quick. Do you prefer, if anyone's in chat right now, do you prefer the scan lines on or off? I think I prefer them off. Alright. 4. His acting is unnatural. I don't think he cares about the rules of nature anyways. Alright, let's go to work. Tuesday, December 13th. Good evening. Ah, hey there, Jill. Oh, hey, John. When will you admit you have a John face, Gil? When you let people call you Jules. Quiet. Are you okay? You look distracted. Where's Boss? Don't know. She went out to buy some stuff and... Did you hear what I just told you? You said something? Yes, that you look distracted. Very, very distracted. It's nothing. I'm just thinking about... stuff. What stuff? Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful, and... Ah. There's also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago I found out the bar is at risk of closing. So not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. On top of that, neutering 4 left me with a completely empty wallet, and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. And there are all the beer cans around my apartment, and... Jill! Sorry, did you say something? Can you really work today? Of course I can! Let's go through the basics then, shall we? Just in case. If you can make a piano man, I'll skip the rest. But bear with me for a second here, okay? Let's start with a sugar rush. Look for the recipe used in the navigation bar in the recipe book that will show up on the top left. You'll use the directional buttons to move the cursor between the choices in the recipe book. You can also sort drinks by flavors like sweet or types like manly. To add ingredients to the shaker, push the left analog stick in the direction of the desired ingredient. While the desired ingredient is highlighted, press A to add 1 unit of that ingredient. Gil. When you're done adding ingredients, press ZR to mix the drink, then press it again to stop mixing. If the drink is properly made, just press ZR to serve it and that'll be all. Oh, but if the drink looks messed up, you'll need to press the L to reset and try again. You can use the L to reset at any time, even while the shaker is moving. Don't be afraid to use it. Gil, I'm the one that went through the formal BTC instruction. Then this should be no problem. Gil wants either a sugar rush or a piano man. If I mess up the ingredients or the drink, I can press the reset button and try again. Welcome back, Jill. Use the navigation bar to start browsing. Let's see, I guess we'll go with the sugar rush. A sugar rush is 2 aldehyde and 1 powdered sugar with optional carmentrine, all mixed. Alright. Let's see. 2 aldehyde. 1 power delta with optional carmentrine. I guess I'll start with... There we go. Here, happy now? A little, but not quite. Let's do one more. I know. Please humor me for a bit. So, drinks need to be blended. This is done by mixing it for over 5 seconds. You can tell it's being blended when the shaker starts moving faster. On a side note, the vibration of the shaker will feel more dramatic once the drink has been blended. You also need to check if the drink should be served on the rocks or aged. To add ice, use the X button. To age a drink, use the Y button. And in case it wasn't obvious, on the rocks means you have to toggle the ice option. Right. It should be noted that the station will add the ice after mixing. It's not something you should mind though, just a fun fact. Give me a moon blast and I'll leave you alone. Keep in mind what I said. Yeah. A moon blast is 6 aldehyde. 1 powdered delta, 1 Flannerguide, and 2 carmentrine. All on the rocks and blended. In relation to the hadron cannon, you can see on the moon for 1 week every month. Yep, I messed up that one. Okay. Hang on a minute. I'll get this right eventually. Dang it. What am I doing wrong here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, if someone wants to tell me what I'm doing wrong, I'll gladly take the advice, but I don't understand what's going on, what I'm doing wrong here. Okay, there we go. Finally got it. Here, did I amuse you for long enough? You did. Sorry to hold you. Let's get working. Yeah. Oh yeah, before I forget. You can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients. But if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already big. Oh, and if a recipe says it uses optional carmitrine, it means you can use none or fill it to the brim. Optional carmitrine doesn't count towards making a big drink, of course. Carmitrine is the alcoholic factor in a drink. It doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. If you add too much of it, the client will get drunk faster, so please be mindful of that. Are you done with the exposition? Now I am, yeah. Hey guys! Oh, but... eh? Who's that? I don't know. Found her while I was out shopping. Why bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of society's finest, or bring her unconscious body in here. She's going to make such a ruckus when she wakes up, you know that. That's for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. You can't just push that responsibility onto us. We have work to do, damn it! There's two of you. Believe in yourselves. Do you think Chief knocked her out? Nah, that's unlikely. She'd be crowing about it or taunting us if that were the case. And it's not like her to pick on such a small girl, at least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. We'll just need to keep it quiet. She seems to be just sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yeah. Okay then, time to start the night. Yes, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom. Alright, let me take care of this real quick. Alright, let's continue. Come again? While you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing heaven knows what, we've had some interesting clients come in. Dogs. Lots of them. You're joking. Gil, you've known me for how long now? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? Well... So, as punishment for leaving me to deal with all of that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun! Just that? Fine. I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. With that out of the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. This model needs to have all of its 12 slots filled with songs before it can start. I wonder what was the logic behind that decision. Alright. Let's see, Add songs by choosing tile Celeste. Swap any two songs by selecting them consecutively, or remove songs by pressing X. You know what, let's just start. Time to mix drinks and change lives.
Hey, you! Give me a beer.
Oh, sure, right on it. He wants a beer. He looks like quite the big guy, though. One, three, 4. Okay. Let's see. 1 Adelhyde, 2 Bronson extract, 1 powdered delta, 2 Flanner guide, and 1, 2, 3, 4 Carmatrine. All mixed. Here you go.
No, this isn't gonna cut it. Give me a big one.
Sure. That beer wasn't enough, apparently. Okay. Alright, let's try that again. I guess I need to double it. 1, 2, 3, 4. How about this one?
Oh, yes. Now this one's fit for...
Okay, come on.
Oh,
I started to say, is it gonna come back on stream? Took a little bit.
oh yes. Now this one's fit for a man like me.
Right.
You're lucky I was in a meeting close by. This hellhole could certainly use a presence like mine. Although, to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes, like New Jersey 3.
Huh. What kind of work do you do, mister?
You're talking to Donovan D. Dawson, chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye. Nothing gets published there without my blessings.
The day started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. So, you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit, then?
Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about that urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wild card hacker working for their own goals and nobody else's? That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks from all kinds of people. And clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars, and houses, and plastic surgery for the missus and her kids.
For the kids? Excuse me? And why are you saying her kids? Are they not your kids? Well, I'm not complaining about the fact you write about the hacker, just that you write about them every single day. Some of it isn't even news, just speculations or copycats. I can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit.
Well, first of all, I don't write about it. My interns do. The poor bastards think it'll help make them full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker, but not all the daily stories about murders and other horrors?
Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list.
You're smarter than you look, kid. But if more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier.
How so?
People get I get what he's saying. People get bored of a certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. Desensitized. When I started in this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. That's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it. That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about and you can make up any shit you want. Spam them while they're hot, and even people like you, people who avoid the murder stories, will see them. That brings money, and like I said, money's good.
I guess he has a point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too?
Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone that likes a certain something should be sodomized. The worst part about that is they know half of our clicks come from them, so they get all diva-like on my ass.
I think you're being too harsh. What about... No, wait, I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are annoying.
See? The kid on the restaurant critique column, shit, forgot that brat's name.
Restaurant? I believe that's...
That kid, couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries.
Ouch.
However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half of the places he visits.
How so?
He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I've even heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming that he's a food critic. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that.
I do remember some guy coming here asking for free drinks and saying he was a critic or whatever.
Did he look like a fat child with a really small face?
No.
Wasn't this one then. Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time, please.
I gave you one before. Coming right up. Beer again. This man likes his beers. They come cheaper in bulk at the store, though. Let him have what he wants. Yeah, I assume I still go double. Here.
Oh, it's the big things that make life worthwhile.
What about big troubles?
Did I stutter, kid?
Right.
So tell me, do you see many celebrities in this hellhole?
Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole.
If a place smells like soap and dog piss, I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole.
I'm doing my best here, thank you very much.
Who was that?
Nobody important.
Hey, I heard that! Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell, rather a hellish hole if you like.
Charming.
So, celebrities.
Not really. At least not that I know of. Why?
Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people. Especially the red carpet kind of famous. Those folks people pretend to love, but actually want to see fall from grace.
Pretend to love? Fall from grace?
Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs, but what they really want is to see their idols torn down to their level. They want to see them suffer, to get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them.
Nah, I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys, but nobody wants to admit to enjoying.
You're all wrong, but even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living somebody else's.
Sadly, I fail to see the appeal in that whole thing. What do I care if this guy I saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals, or if they're dating heaven knows who? Granted, socks with sandals is practically a public indecency, but still.
Oh, please. As a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff. Just like hairdressers. This sounds hypocritical coming from you.
Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day, I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public.
Well, this problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level.
Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude that plays the nice guy is indeed a really nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help, sensationalizing everything. It feels like they're instigating a behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place.
You like your big words, eh, brat? Well, two can play that game of... Hey, you're a bartender, right?
Way to change the subject. No, I'm a lab rat hell-bent on world conquest.
Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career.
Talk about changing topics. Maybe. Why?
Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet they would sell quite well.
It would be like that priest who published confessionary stories, and then got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. A personal stranger of sorts.
We could have you ghost riding. Half of our staff do that.
They do?
You don't really think Lana Smithy is just one person, do you?
Figures. Anyway, eventually the people from the stories would know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, and it would hurt the clients too, I guess.
Well, if you ever retire, that offer is waiting for you.
Yeah, like you'll remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. Do you want another drink, Mr. Donovan?
Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan.
Did I say something wrong?
Not at all. I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan.
Is it really that special?
At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson or Boss. Boss is just a title. It's too impersonal and cold.
It is.
Mr. Dawson was my father and grandfather. It's too general. But Mr. Donovan? Now that's more like it. They're referring to me, to the man in front of them. Not to my family, not to my position as boss, to me.
Do you want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan?
Oh, heck no. But I want them to fear me. Not because I'm their boss or the name appearing in their paychecks, but rather because I strike mortal dread into them. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asking something. What was it?
Drink. Another one. Do you?
Oh, yes. But I need to cut myself off. I just remembered I have a night shift later. Give me something bitter and big, but not alcoholic. I need to wake myself up.
I can do that. Something bitter, big, and big, and with no alcohol at all. Alright? bitter. Let's see. Gut punch. Maybe that. Let's see. 2 Adeline, 2 bronze, 5. Okay, definitely not the pile driver. Not the suplex. And not the Grizzly Temple. So either the Sunshine Cloud or the Gut Punch. Yeah, let's go with the Gut Punch for him. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, fudge. It was supposed to age it. My bad. Let me try that again. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Here.
Brad, do you need glasses? I think your perception of constitutes big is clearly very different.
Oh, okay.
Say, kid, does this bar have any investors?
He didn't call it a hellhole? There was some bloke named Sven that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any fast food chain, so there are no local investors. Why?
Just wanted to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder than my first wife's mouth. Moving on. Those bastards think they're so important because they put their money in the company.
Well, that's...
I mean, you give me money so you can make more. Let me do my thing and I'll give you your money. But no, they have to stick their noses and start changing the silliest of stuff. What good is it to be the boss if you still have to work for someone else?
You still have to answer to unions, the government, and those kinds of organizations, don't you?
Yeah, but that's paperwork. I make somebody else do it and call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they find offensive. And there's always that one guy or gal that says, "Hey, why don't you do what that other newspaper does?" Recently, they told me that they need more clicks. More clicks! I make sure to keep stuff spicy while still keeping production quality up, but it's never enough for them. Well, you know what? They want more clicks? I'll give them more clicks. I'll show them what happens when I do what they want and don't reject ideas. They'll know who the hell Donovan D. Dawson is.
Should I be worried? Nah. At least he paid before storming off. I wonder what happened with Sven, though. We never heard from him again. Jill! Yes?
What the hell happened in that bathroom? That kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs.
Crafty dogs, I tell you. You'd think their short legs would hinder them.
The ceiling, the sinks, the toilets, the vents?
Shh! You'll wake up Briar Rose over there.
I won't forget this.
Yeah. Oh, a client. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I...
Big gut punch. Fast.
Alright. Wants a gut punch? I want to give him a gut punch, alright? Okay, he wants a big one, so... Not sure how much Carmen trying to put in. Guess I'll just do one. Here.
You can actually do it then. Huh. This crack house is a bar.
Hellhole crack house.
It smells like dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here?
I'm surprised you decided to come to our little crack house at all, mister.
What the hell do you care?
The payment registry says. Sorry for the question then, Mr. Ingram McDougal. Sorry about the smell. We're working on fixing it. There was an incident over the weekend.
But it's Tuesday.
Please, let me know what I can do to make your experience more pleasant regardless.
If I pay you, will you come with me to a motel for a couple hours?
No.
Then I have no use for you beyond giving me drinks.
Such pleasant clientele tonight. May I ask why you decided to come to our bar then?
Somebody recommended me this place and I have no idea why she likes it. She says she's a regular here and all. I'm starting to doubt her taste.
A regular? Can I ask who?
No. I'll concede one thing. Whoever picks the music at least has decent taste.
Hey Jill, where'd you put the dish soap? Gil's run out. Below the sink, where it's always been. Right. Oh, a customer. Good evening, sir. Hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla. So, any other feedback you want to provide the establishment so we can enhance your customer experience?
No, nothing.
That's an interesting change of heart.
I can't afford to slander this place knowing she's here.
You know my boss?
I don't know her, but I know who she is. Dana Zane, the Red Comet. The woman who fended off mall riders all by herself, knocking them out cold one by one.
That's an achievement and a title I've never heard before. I know Boss did quite a few things before opening this bar, but that sounds... Would you happen to know how she got her mechanical arm?
I heard a couple of stories, but they sound too fantastical to be true.
You've had an interesting change of attitude.
I saw that woman take on armed riders with her bare hands. Once you see something like that, it's hard not to keep your mouth shut in front of them.
Interesting. You can relax, though. I've only seen her deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved Class 5 weaponry, the other one a pickup artist, and the latest had an alpaca. I am so curious about that last one.
An alpaca?
So is he, apparently. Not really an alpaca, but there's this woman that owns a textile company. She got really drunk and she started screaming she was an alpaca. She started spitting on everything afterwards. My boss had to show her the exit. I'd rather not remember that night, so let's leave it at that. Can I get you anything else?
Give me a pile driver, please.
Please? There's a word I haven't heard today. Coming right up. He wants a pile driver. I honestly feel like suplexing him, though. Okay, he didn't say anything about wanting a big one this time, so... Let's see... All mixed. Okay, so it's not... no ice or aging. Here.
It's fine, I guess. Hey, lady, have you ever faked an orgasm?
Excuse me? I'm sorry, I think I heard wrong.
I asked if you ever...
Yeah, we heard you the first time. That's a question I'm not going to answer.
I'll take that as a yes. I was just thinking about how good a lie can be. I mean, even the most sincere people lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time. Lies can make you happy. Reality will come crashing through the door eventually, but for that moment, the lie can be of meaning to you.
I say lies are like your porn stash. You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them.
Does that mean you've really faked orgasms? Because you look like you have a lot of experience.
Still, that's quite the random thought to just suddenly have. Are you perhaps lying about something right now?
No, really. I was just thinking about people making polite comments about this crack house.
Of course you were.
Hey, I'm gonna need another drink here.
Alright, already? Don't you think you're drinking a bit quickly?
That's my problem, not yours. Give me a Fringe Weaver.
Alright. Alright, let's give him a Fringe Weaver. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of alcohol. Alright, 1 analdehyde and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I need to age it. Try not to drink it too fast.
That's up to me. Hey lady, you ever felt empty?
Empty how? Like, hungry?
No, I mean empty like there's a party missing.
Can't say I particularly have.
I just feel there's this part of myself that lacks something. An urge to get or do something that I just can't satisfy.
Have you tried taking up a hobby? It might not solve your problems, but it might keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it.
Any suggestions?
Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, exercising.
Sounds a lot cheaper than the alternative.
Which is?
Bitches and alcohol. I tried sex tourism once. It was like a bloody Russian roulette of STDs as I left midway through. I once burned my Christmas bonus hiring 3 men for it. This adult stuff is more amusing and way cheaper. I'm going to learn how to rephrase some of these lines, some of this dialogue. I've also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day for 3 years in a row now. Nothing seems to do it.
Have you tried rescuing a puppy?
You can't have puppies. At least you shouldn't. Oh my gosh.
I'm drawing a blank then. Can't think of anything that might help.
I wasn't expecting you to help me, or to believe me.
Eh?
I could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. People lie, lady. Anyway, I'm leaving now. This smell is killing me.
Please come again.
But don't count on it.
Good. Phew. Boss, I'm gonna take my break. Alright. Okay, I'll be right back. So, just a moment. Okay, I'm back. Let's continue. It's now safe to keep playing. Well, I hope so. Copyright 2069 Sukaban Games. At least I didn't get locked up this time. What? Alright, I guess I need to switch out some songs. Let's see what... Okay then, back in action. Good evening. Good eve... would you mind taking your helmet off? Oh, sorry. It's so comfortable I usually forget I have it on. Is this better? Yeah, thank you. What can I get you, Miss... Master Specialist, say P. Yasagiri of the 765th Division Valkyrie Corps at your service. Yeah, I think anyone that's watched Bubblegum Crisis will somewhat recognize that name. It's obviously switched around a bit, but yeah. Wait, that's too long. Just call me Say. What can I get for you, Say? Let's see, I'm in the mood for a sweet drink. Oh, but not sweet as in cool. Although a cool drink would be nice too. But not cool as in great, and especially not as in big. More so since I have to get up early tomorrow and I can't afford a hangover. Sorry. Did you get that? A sweet drink, preferably a cold one that's not too big, right? Yeah, that's it. I can do that. Give me a sec. Something small, sweet, and icy. I wonder if I have something so specific. Alright, let's start with looking at the sweet drinks. Okay, nope. 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 That might be a little big. Okay, never mind. It's gonna have to be this one, looks like. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. One. Fudge. There we go. Here you are. Ah, yes, this is just what I needed. Thanks. We don't get many white knights as clients. I can only remember one other, in fact. You said you're from the Valkyrie Corps, right? Are you the guys who deal with riots and such? Riots? Oh, no. You're thinking of the Blitzkrieg Corps. The ones with huge plated suits, right? Yeah, those. No, we're different people. I mean, obviously we are different people, but we don't deal with riots or anything. In fact, you could say we deal with their aftermath. How so? To rescue, heal, and protect, we are the angels who soothe those suffering enemy attack. We are the light of hope in the darkest of times, the ones who assist the victims of crime. We watch, we protect. What was that? Sorry, it's sort of our Pledge of Allegiance. We recite it every morning. What it means is that our duties mostly include rescuing civilians, healing the injured, and protecting them from stuff. What kind of stuff? Burglars, rapists, car crashes, anything that might happen on our watch. You mentioned heal. Are you a doctor then? Nah, I know many doctors, but I'm not one. I'm more of a paramedic. I treat people so they can arrive safely at a doctor. I'm also kind of like a firefighter in that I sometimes rescue people from places. Damn, that must be a tough job. Sort of, but it's also really rewarding. I mean, I've yet to meet somebody that isn't glad to see me when I arrive. You must have seen some shocking sights. Yeah, this one time, when I was seeing some people from the top of a collapsing building, I looked down and was blown away by how pretty the city was. It was like a starry sky on Earth. Oh, and there was this time where we cleaned up the aftermath of a car crash. Water was pouring out of a hydrant. With the lights and scattered pieces of glass, it was all almost dreamlike. That's not what I meant by shocking sights. No, but those are sights, and they're shocking, right? Yeah, but never mind. Wait, did I mishear you and you actually meant sighs? I mean, sure. I've suffered the deepest, longest, and most frustrated sighs from people after everything's said and done, but... don't worry, you didn't mishear. I guess I was just expecting a different kind of answer. What kind of answer? Don't worry too much about it. You finished your drink. Can I get you anything else? Okay. Something classy. A classy drink. Can you be more specific? Don't make it too big. Does that work? Sorry, I don't come to bars very often. My drinks usually come in a can. No problem, don't worry. A classy drink, right? Let's see what I can find for you. A classy drink. Simple enough. Classy. Alright. Let's see. She wants something that isn't too big. Yeah, that definitely sounds too big. Golly, a lot of these sound big. Let's see. I'm not sure which one to give her. Is there one with... None of these are optional Karmatrine. 6, 9, 2, 4, 6, 10. 2, 5, 10. 1, 2, 5. Yeah, all of these are 10s. Let's see. Sour, classy, burning. Classy, bubbly, strong. Classy, bubbly, burning. Yeah, I think I'll go. Let's go with this one. Let's go with the Brandtini. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. And 1. And I need to age it. Here you are. Yep, this looks like something Stella would drink. Who? Who? She's my dearest friend. Not that I don't have others, but she's the one I've known the longest. She likes these kind of drinks, so I wanted to see what's so special about them. And what do you think? I was expecting something stronger. I like it quite a bit. Say, Miss Bartender, what's your name? You know my name. Now I want to know yours. Oh, sure. Just call me Jill. 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 Jill is short for Jillian. No, that's not right. Julianne. Do not call me Julianne, please. Sorry about that. No, please excuse me. I didn't want to anger you. But why don't you like being called by your full name? Probably because it isn't. It's a stupid reason. Don't dwell too much on that. Oh. Oh, okay. I still feel bad about angering you, though. Why? Because you look like a nice girl, Jill. And I don't like angering nice people. If it helps somehow, I really like this place. That actually helps. You're the first person to say something nice today. Thanks. What do you like about it? The smell of dog urine and soap. Okay, whatever floats your boat, sweetie. My mom used to be a veterinarian, and I used to go to her clinic after school, so the smell takes me back. It makes me feel comfy and nostalgic. What made you become a white knight instead of a veterinarian or anything else? Well, I was never a good student, so studying medicine of any kind was out of the question. That aside, it's mostly because of something that happened while I was a kid. A white knight attacked my friend and was coming for me when this other white knight saved us. I don't remember what happened next. I just woke up in a hospital with my friend watching over me. I mean, it wasn't a prophetic moment or anything like that, but ever since then I felt this was my calling. That I wanted to help people the same way they helped me. Huh, it's interesting though. One would think being attacked by a white knight would make you run the opposite direction. Yeah, but it was another one that saved me. So I kinda guide myself toward judging everything on an individual basis. Well, not to an extremist extent, but,
You get me.
Yeah, I tried to do the same too. Why join the Valkyrie Corps specifically, though?
Because I wanted to rescue people from dire situations whenever possible. And going into patrols and all that felt too tiresome. It's also the one with the least paperwork involved.
Now that I think about it, there are different kinds of White Knights, right?
I guess White Knight is too broad a term. There's not one specific type. There are many different classes. Rescue, assault. There's even a squad full of bureaucrats.
Really?
Yeah, they get assigned to companies to handle the accounting and that kind of stuff. People usually ask for them because they speed up processes. But a few are assigned when a company is suspected of having weird under-the-table deals.
Interesting.
There was also a squad dedicated to fighting school bullying. They were doing a nice job, but the fad of anti-bullying campaigns passed and they lost their funding.
Well, fudge.
I believe some members still work with anti-bullying cases in an unofficial capacity.
That'd be nice, I think. Can I get you anything else?
I don't know if I should. I can't afford them e-drinks. And besides, I don't really know how much alcohol I can handle.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, you know what? I'll have something else. I remember some drink called, martini?
Brantini.
No, I'm pretty sure it's martini.
It's Brantini, trust me. I'll get you one. She wants a a Brantini. Is that not what I gave her earlier? No, it wasn't. Okay. Oh wait, maybe it was. Oh well, she'll have another one then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 1. Mixed, not blended. Yep, that's what I gave her before.
Here, see? Huh, you were right. Thanks. You know what? I think I'll bring a friend of mine here in a couple of days.
Really? Why?
I like the feel of this place and I want to share it with her. It might be a bit difficult though. She's more into, classier places. Not that this place isn't nice, but...
Don't worry, I know the kind of place I work in.
I see. But it shouldn't be that too bad. I just need to... What was that?
Sounded like an explosion.
I'd better check that. I paid you already, right?
Yeah, go ahead. Be careful.
I will.
She left her helmet. Well, if she's coming back, I'll just hold it for her. I'll go check what the ever-loving hell that explosion was.
Careful.
What?
What?
Oh, she woke up.
Where am I? Where am I?
Good evening and welcome to Valhalla. That might not have been the best thing to say.
Valhalla? Am I dead? Does that mean that Uncle Lingus' ramblings about the afterlife looking like a shoddy downtown bar are true?
Called it. Afterlife?
I'm not dead?
As far as I can tell, no. To be fair, I don't know how death or the afterlife work exactly, but you're breathing, right?
Alright, then where the hell am I? How'd I get here? Who brought me here? What were you planning to do with me? Are you organ traffickers, robbers, R-words, pickpockets? You're pickpockets, aren't you? Oh, why aren't you saying anything?
I'm waiting for you to vent your worries, otherwise you'll just...
You're ours, aren't you? The whole lot of you! You want to tear my...
Oh my gosh, honey. You need to chill a bit.
You want to tear my clothes, be man conscious, have your horrible way with me, and then brutally murder me, don't you? Oh, while still violating...
Oh my gosh, this dialogue.
Violating everything as I lay there twitching, don't you? Murder.
Okay. This girl really... interrupt me. Well, this is going nowhere. Let's see if I can get a drink to calm her down. Or to throw at her face. Think carefully, Jill. Give her something that will calm her down. I don't know what what would calm her down. I don't know how to tell what would calm her down. Something that would calm her down. I guess I'll try. Probably not. Let's see. What should I give her? Maybe this? Yeah, let's give her this. Maybe with no Karmatrine.
Oh, what is that?
A drink. You're in a bar. Bars serve drinks.
Bar?
So I figured I should give you something to help you calm down. Don't worry, it's on the house.
To calm down? What'd you spice it up with? Roofies? TTX? Pumpkins?
No! I wouldn't even think of it.
Your stuttering makes you suspicious, you know.
If I ever add anything like that to your drink, they'd dock my pay and tips. Not to mention I'd have to pay any lawsuits myself. And that's the best case scenario. I could get fired and lose benefits or go to jail. And trust me, the BTC loves to catch anyone who commits that particular felony. They'd show themselves all proud for a hefty PR boost. And the thought of going through all that is just...
Even if you say that.
Well, let's do something. If you go outside and head just 3 businesses to the left, you'll find a convenience store. They sell drug tests for drinks. Tell the cashier that Dana Zane sent you.
Humph!
2 flying cars crashed and went boom. That's why it was so noisy.
Any damage?
A hole in the street. Don't know about the drivers or anything.
I see.
Either way, I think I'm done here.
Did you check inside the toilet paper's locker?
What about... Oh my gosh! How? Why? How?
I'm back. He tried to give me bandages at first, though.
Did you have to pay?
No.
No problem then. Try it on the drink.
Says negative.
There you go.
But you could be in cahoots with the clerk in the store. He even knew your name.
Good point. But first of all, it's not my name. It's my boss's. Second, we are pretty much part of a chain, sort of like the spicy chicken of bars. And finally, I'm not making you drink this. I offered it to you as a sign of peace. I mean, you are right. It is indeed suspicious on my part. Sorry. You can just ignore the drink. Go through that door and forget this ever happened. That would be it. You're at peace and nothing of value would be lost.
Are you implying something won't have value because I ignored it? Are you saying my presence is so unimportant that my lack of action will yield no difference?
Eh?
And what about the drink? Are you gonna let this fruit of your work go to waste so easily?
No,
Well, I'll let you know I'm not that unimportant and that your work does matter.
Not sure you should drink it all so fast. So, how was it? At least I didn't give her any Karmatrine.
It was fine, but not something I'd order normally.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I guess you were telling the truth. Sorry about that.
No problem. If I were you, I'd have probably reacted the same way. I should apologize for my last comment, too. It came out as insensitive.
I guess I'll stay for a while. I need to get my thoughts in order. Can you tell me how I got here?
My boss found you unconscious and brought you here for safekeeping. And you were asleep until that car crash outside.
I see. I guess it's better to wake up here than on the streets, stripped of clothes, dignity, and or organs.
How did you fall unconscious? Were you tired? Sick?
I guess I'm sick, but I'd rather not talk about it.
Of course. I'll tell you what, your drinks are on the house tonight.
Why would you do that?
Consider it an apology on behalf of everyone here for all the trouble we've caused you. Also, something tells me you might need another drink right now.
Yeah, you might be right. Okay then, I'll take you on your offer. I'll have a piano man.
Will you be fine?
Yeah, I just sculpted the last one, so I want to enjoy this one.
Coming right up then. She's asking for a piano man. You don't see women asking for a piano man every day. Oh, okay, there's a piano woman one too. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, this is already pretty big by itself. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. On the rocks and mixed. Here. Yeah, this is the one. My dad used to drink these before an actual pianist attempted to kill him. What did he do? Your dad, I mean. To provoke the pianist like that. Wrong place, the wrong time, I guess. He was relaxing in a bar when suddenly the pianist leapt off the stage and started punching him. Some say he was off his meds and that my dad looked like some music critic that had bashed him. I still hold my stance that he just got too excited. Jazz does that to you. I see. The Piano Man has an interesting story. It was originally created by a bartender in honor of a pianist friend of his that had just died. Apparently it mixes all the flavors said friend liked the most. Oh, that's nice. So this is how it feels to go for a drink at the end of a long hard day at work. I'm not sure if I like the fact that I'm falling into that. Where do you work, Miss? Call me Kim. I don't know if I can say I work yet, though. I'm still just an intern. Can I ask where? Have you heard of a newspaper called The Augmented Eye? Called it. I read it every morning. In fact, Donovan D. Dawson was here earlier. I knew I smelled his nasty cologne. That bastard leaves his reek wherever he goes. So, you believe me? I do. You have no idea how much... Gosh, you have no idea how much I hate that chauvinistic horseblower. Horseblower. Harsh words. The worst part is that I kind of admire the way he does stuff. He's so forceful about the things he wants that people have done before they realize what's going on. He even got a pizza delivery boy to work server maintenance. A full week passed before the pizza shop asked where the hell he was. And would you believe it? The guy became decent at server maintenance despite having no previous experience. It's kinda admirable, but at the same time I hate his guts. Ugh! Knowing that I have to work for him, it's... Ugh! Why are you working there then? Did I ask something I shouldn't have? No, don't fret about it. I'd rather not talk about it, though. Fair enough. What's your name, bartender? Call me Jill. Is it hard to be a bartender, Jill? I guess it's as hard as being a cook somewhere. You keep going through the motions while trying to provide something of quality. All while answering the whimsy of people's orders. I think the hardest part is dealing with the chemical hazards some people might leave behind. Why? At one point I thought about being a bartender. But I was afraid they'd make me wear skimpy clothes and dance or something. Here we go again. Well, it depends on where you start working, you know. I guess I was lucky Valhalla didn't end up being a tacky disco overseen by a DJ with an afro. My boss just wanted a comfy place, I think. Your boss sounds like an interesting person. What with wanting to put me somewhere safe and all that. She is. She's so cool and collected, but has no qualms about showing excitement about stuff. Sure, she's been a bit tense the last couple of days. But even then, when you're with her, everything just feels under control. She also has this mechanical arm. I have no idea how she got it, but... Sorry, I got carried away. It was fun to see you break the wise bartender character you're using here. I do that? It'd be nice to meet this boss of yours sometime and thank her. Shall I call her? She'd be glad to know you're okay. Oh no, I shouldn't pester her that way. And besides, it's getting late and I don't want to abuse your generosity. You can ask for another one, although I don't know how much alcohol you can handle. I think I can handle another drink. 1 Brantini, please. Coming right up. She wants a Sorry, a Brantini. Yeah, that. Here. Yep, this seems like the stuff. Cheers. Hey, Jill, was this job like a lifelong dream or something? Not really. It just kind of happened. One thing led to another and bam, bartending. Do you regret not fulfilling a dream? The only dream I can remember being passionate about was buying a model Warrior Julianne arcade machine. Can't say I've given up on that one yet. But alas, adult stuff needs to be paid for first. You've never had a dream you wanted to chase? Not really. I mean, most of my dreams have been silly things or childish dreams. Childish dreams? Having a room where every piece of furniture talks, being a model warrior. Oh, childish dreams, yeah. I remember I wanted to live in a koi pond when I was 7. The fish seemed to be having a blast to me. So, no dreams? None that I felt particularly motivated to chase, no. I mean, I'm fascinated by AIs, but I just couldn't find it in me to study that. So I picked something I found nice and moved on. And somewhere along the way, I became a bartender. I see.
Finally! Those dogs left a mess I'm not going to forget anytime soon. I mean, how the hell did they throw toilet paper out the window? Oh, a client. Good night, ma'am. Jill, I'm going to leave early. I need to take care of the smell clinging to my body.
Sure. Who is he? A ghost. Nobody you should worry about. Oh.
I heard that!
Why were you asking all those questions? Because now that I think about it, I don't really have a dream job or anything like that. I think we idealize the idea of a dream job too much. Not everyone walks around with a clear idea of what they want in life. Some take a liking to a job, others find it after many failed attempts. Sometimes life takes an unexpected turn that makes you change your plans. What I mean is, don't worry too much about it. Maybe you're right. Well, I'm going to take my leave now. Thank you for everything. Please thank your boss on my behalf. Bye. Thank you and come again. And that's it. Are we done for the day? Seems like it. Where's Gil? And where's the girl that was here? Gil cleaned the bathroom and left because he stank. Kim woke up, had a couple of drinks and left. So she's called Kim. How did she look to you? How was she? She was freaked out when she woke up, but she managed to calm down. Are you worried about her? Wouldn't you be? I don't know. Hey, boss, do you feel like calling you boss is too impersonal? Not really, no. It's not like you call me that because I'm a stranger, just out of habit. Oh. Anyway, you're free to go after you finish washing up the glasses. Let me transfer you today's payment. Maybe I'll give Gil a small bonus for dealing with the bathroom. Total earnings, $2,930. Drinks total, $2,280. One mistake. Commission, 25%. Today's payment, $570. Tips, $650. Flawless service bonus, not granted. Hopefully this will be the last day for that. Here's an extra for helping that girl calm down, $500. Today's total transfer, $1,720. Total funds, $1,720. Nice. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Okay, it's the 14th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Jill is lost in thought about a hollow plant. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. You can now browse Danger U. You can now visit J.C. Elton's. Dangerous opinions. Okay. Weren't you going to have curry yesterday? A ghost took my money.
Oh dear.
Mickey concert. Okay, so let's limit all the concert conversation to this thread. How are you preparing for the best day of your life? I'm going with my boyfriend. Boyfriend, why would you lie on the internet? Oh wow. Effing normies, get out! That is so cute, Anon. Anyway, I'm going with a very special friend of mine. Are you the girl from the other day who had a crush on her best friend? Yes. So you're finally going to confess? Oh my gosh, this is going to be the cutest thing ever. Cutest thing. But I still don't know if I like her. Just wait until Mickey shows up. You'll know right away if you love her. Trust me, I've been there. How so? You will understand once you are there with her. Mickey concerts are some magical shit. This thread is closed. Let's talk about Alice Rabbit. What it says on the tin. So, what's the news on them? Drawing a blank right now. We haven't heard of Alice in a while, now that I think of it. You think they're planning something? There's this constant rumor I hear about a terrorist attack next week. Don't scare me with that stuff, please. I have enough as it is. LOL, we're going to be attacked and it'll be funny to see those white knight Fs do nothing but drink. How do you know if you get hacked by Alice? It's my first time reading about them. Lurk more. She normally leaves a funny ASCII drawing and a message, something like Happy Not Birthday. Sounds lame as F. Why is Alice even a celebrity? The hell? Alice was the one who leaked all the internal White Knight memos. She literally started the riots with the leaks. At least try with your baits. This thread is closed. Mickey Concert 2. Does anyone know of childhood romances that succeed in real life? You're just lonely. You're just lonely. I assume it's the kitty talking, so I'm going to give him a Morgana voice, I guess. Mickey Concert 2. In the last thread, Anon wants to confess her feelings to her best friend. I still don't know! And how is she? I bet she's one of those cute, clueless girls who can't catch her signals. You could say that, but she can be incredibly sharp sometimes. So I was right. That's going to be difficult now that you have to be direct and to the point. I'm afraid that's going to be the case here. Not that I'm actually in love. Stop! I'm going to marry Mickey! Stop being such an attention whore. We are here for Mickey. Come on, Anon, don't be mean. We just want to help a fellow Mickey sister.
You don't have to fight because of me. It wasn't my intention to derail the thread.
Don't pay attention to her. Everyone else here wants to help you. I'm a guy. Now, who's the attention whore again? This thread is closed. Local woman, local hero. By Lana Smithy. This morning, a suicide attempt was sorted by an unidentified local woman. The incident occurred at Artemis Will Mall, where people noticed someone was at the rooftop of the building. Firefighters were called as soon as their presence was noticed by pedestrians, but the person jumped off without notice. A mysterious rescuer. Just when the would-be victim jumped off, a local woman was able to catch the midair and fled the scene before anyone could identify her. The mall is taking extra security measures now. Mid-air? That sounds a bit too fantastical. Happy not birthday? Cheeky bastard.
That page looks silly.
It's amusing in its own way. "70% of our readers consider shrimp ramen to be disgusting." By Lana Smithy. This is not really a surprise, but a lot of people seem to hate this particular brand of instant food. This is from a survey we conducted here at the Augmented Eye last month. We asked our readers to tell us their most hated dishes, and with a total of 6,000 votes, it looks like the market for shrimp ramen is reducing. That's good, because it sucks. It sucks so much I barf a little every time I smell it. How can anyone like that? It's ridiculous. Ugh, can't even finish this article. I'm sorry, everyone, but I have to puke. Ugh, I hope it's put out of sale. The shrimp is so artificial it doesn't trigger my allergies. I think Alice Rabbit might be a dog. By Lana Smithy. A dog, you say? Why not? After receiving brain enhancements, they're capable of learning at near human speeds. So why is it so impossible to imagine a gifted dog who uses their brilliance for programming? It makes a lot of sense, right? Well, maybe 0, 1, 0, and a bunch of zeros and ones. Those purple numbers. Let's see. Cute clay houses, $500. Feel the thrill of being scanned by souvenirs without leaving Glitch City. My neck and Neko. They say these bring luck, but its paw is broken, so I wouldn't trust him. Kira Mickey poster, cutesy game poster, assorted cartridges, Factoruma Alex figurine, movie poster, Meg Credit replica. Oh yeah, I think it was the hollow plant she was talking about. How much is it? 600. Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and get one. In memory of a real potted plant. You're about to buy the hollow plant for $600. Please press A again to confirm. What's this? The owner's trying to quit drinking, so he's selling them dirt cheap. Coveted tea-based liquor tastes like green tea and kicks like whiskey. Jill bought what she wanted and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. I think before I begin the next day, I'll go ahead and take a short break. So if there's anything you need to do, now's a good time. And I'll be back in a little bit. So see you soon. Alright, I'm back, everyone. And we're going to continue. Anyway, yeah, I'm back, so let's go ahead and continue. And I need to go to work now. Actually, what's this? Okay, Oh, okay, well, wait a minute. Oh, okay, never mind. Alright, yeah, time to go to work. Good evening. Hey, hey, Jill.
Blah!
That's a sound you don't hear every day.
But boss, what are you doing with that helmet?
I was just about to ask you where it came from.
A white knight came yesterday. She left and, well, she forgot to take it with her.
I figured she'd eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the count. Wait. Do you regularly put things on without asking who they belong to first? Huh. I don't plan and evaluate every move, Jill. I just act. Anyway, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet until the client comes for it. You sound happy. Well, this helmet is comfortable and cool. And comfortable and cool and really, really cool.
Hello.
It's strange that you're late, Gil.
Yeah, the traffic was. Gah!
Don't run, you have work to do.
I'm not going back to Hong Kong.
What? Hong Kong?
Chief? Sorry, I thought you were someone else.
Apparently. I'll leave the rest up to you. I'll detonate the Pluto warhead somewhere safe. The what where now? Nothing. Never mind.
She seems happy.
She's been tense these past couple of days. If she's somehow relaxed now, good. Are you all set?
Yep.
Alright. Alright, I gotta pick some more songs. Alright, I think I'm good with this. Time to mix drinks and change lives.
Hey, Brad, you're in luck. I decided to bless this place again.
Luck, he says. Oh, Mr. Donovan, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you?
What do you think I want, kid?
The usual. Gee, I wonder what he means. Here you go.
Yes, now that's what I call service.
That's good to hear. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan?
Today we were supposed to hand the interns an article topic. All those crazy bitches came flocking to me like the first high schooler with a car. I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap. He was supposed to be doing an interview today, but to hell with that. And thanks to all that shit, I found myself here, blessing your hellhole with my presence.
You were here yesterday too. How did that come about?
There's this gal that's performing at a concert later tonight. Yesterday I was tuning the details of the interview I'd have with her today. And like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches.
I see. How was the interview?
Easy enough. The fact that the gal had a nice pair of knockers helped. We've come a long way in the department of Lilum sex appeal, I tell you.
She was a Lilum then?
It's one of those new fancy King Class CH-1A models.
Or Chia models? I don't know.
I've heard they're anatomically correct in every way. I wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. Hey, you, the guy with the John face.
Huh? Me? What the hell is a John face?
Yeah, you. Do I know you?
I don't think so, sir.
No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. It was the Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right?
I've never been to Hong Kong. And I certainly didn't defect from any anti-riot force after stealing supplies. Yeah, you probably should have stopped with... probably should have stopped that after saying you've never been there.
Really? That's a bummer. You look like a guy who owes me a drink.
You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan?
Do I look like some anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicone business. So I was in Hong Kong talking with some investors when those damned riots broke out. Seriously though, did they really think the laws they were trying to pass wouldn't backfire? They were openly trying to segregate people with augmentations. No matter how many they have different capabilities you put in between, it's still segregation. And once people start crying segregation like that, you're doomed. This is the PR century. If you're going to do that, disguise it a bit.
That's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor. And the plan reached such a developed stage because the media was instilling fear in the public. The general fear that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs was a key factor in the plans. And everything is mostly the aftermath of previous protests where... On second thought, maybe it's better to be laconic. Trying to get the full picture might take you back beyond the Industrial Revolution. All that happened when I got out of high school. I remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of all that.
Heh, scholarship. That's no mean feat, brat.
Well, I guess even without the scholarship, there would have been the language barrier. I remember I was kinda excited back then because I was really into this one Chinese idol band. It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of.
You'd be surprised at how easy Chinese can be.
So you know how to speak Chinese?
The only translator I had available was some pizza-faced pencil neck, and I wasn't going to allow myself to be seen with that. If someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, well... I'm guessing a scholarship student might have a chance.
Why do I feel like he suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? Chinese? Wait, when you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese?
Tangerine? Canto what?
When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there are lots of dialects in the Chinese language. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese, so just saying Chinese won't do. You might have learned Cantonese because you were only going to Hong Kong. Or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the one spoken by the majority elsewhere.
I went to Hong Kong and managed to seal a deal. I have no idea about anything else.
Right.
Anyway, surely a student with a scholarship can serve me a Mars blast too, right?
Sure, on it. He wants a Mars blast? That's a change of pace, alright. And assuming he still wants a large one. Let's see. Well, I can't... Can I give him 12? Can I do 12? Okay, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, hang on. Let me restart. Let me just do this over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And blended. Okay. Here.
Alright, I guess I'll believe your story.
Right.
Hey kid, I got wasted yesterday, so there's a certain protocol here. Would you mind telling me if I said anything someone could use against me in a court of law?
Unless complaining about your investors can be used as a legal weapon, I don't think so.
Oh good, F those sons of bitches. What'd I tell you?
How they wanted unreasonable stuff, how they feel like they have more power than you do, and all that.
Oh yeah, I recall something like that. But then again, it seems to be something I say a lot when drunk. That and racial slurs in German.
Yay. Pfft. Racial slurs in... what?
But let me tell you something. There are people worse than your investors.
Who?
Your clients.
Excuse me?
Your readers. If you think clients are always right then you're wrong. Unless I'm the client, that is. We live in an era where PR is the first and only word in anything. You can sell the shittiest of stuff and people will buy it if you're the apple of their eyes. But make one effing mistake and it's over for you. You're suddenly a criminal to them. No chance of appeal. Heaven forbid if they ever catch something you said out of context. A month ago, we had to clarify that we were talking about the animal in an article about cougars in nearby forest.
Well, I feel like that would go without saying, but okay.
All because we got a pack of 40-year-old divorced soccer moms crying about hurt feelings. They were having picnic parties in the same forest and thought we were writing about them. Oh. Okay. Lord, I hope at least one of them gets eaten by their damn namesake. Yeah, it's funny when somebody else hears it, but the smell of rosy perfume still makes my blood boil. Nowadays, nobody can take a joke. They're always out for blood. You can't win. You will always offend somebody. And while some take it graciously, many just love feeling insulted. They relish the thought of ganging up against something. And those hypersensitive bastards are your clients. They're the ones you have to target. I run a damn newspaper. The whole point is to present news in the most neutral way possible. Being offended by a newspaper is like being angry at the mirror.
Sure, let's go with that. I mean, it's not like he's totally wrong, but hearing it from him is kinda...
Damn, look at the time. I need to get back to work soon.
Really?
I just finished an interview and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we are posting it after the chick finished her concert is enough of a problem already.
Something delayed the interview?
The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of the interns, this meek little girl, was supposed to do it, but for some effing reason she just didn't. I spent 2 days negotiating something else instead.
Negotiating? Did you have to pay or something?
Basically, when that encore concert happened, I needed to plaster that chick's face all over the front page.
I see.
Okay then, one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up.
Sure. Mr. Donovan wants something bitter to wake him up. I wonder if some alcohol would help too. I think I'll try giving him a suplex. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. Here.
Yeah, this works just fine. You know, I feel like I should compensate the poor bastard that took the heat today.
Oh?
Yeah, that kid, Joel, Jean, Guillermo, Hirohito. I can't remember his name. That kid is always gushing about that idol I interviewed. I can't remember anyone for shit, but he's annoying enough to make me remember him. So, I don't know. I feel like I cockblocked him big time today by taking his gig away. Worst of all, I left him to fend off a pack of crazy bitches. And that's something I wouldn't wish on anyone, not even my worst enemies. Well, maybe 2 of them.
You're sounding so considerate right now.
I'm no saint, kid, but I'm a man. And a man must never cockblock another man unless he's trying to F your mom.
What if it's your dad?
Oh! Did I stutter?
Maybe you can get him tickets or something.
Now, see, that'd mean he'd be off work, and I need him to be at my beck and call tonight. I've seen that brat talk to no end about her, so I know I'll let him write about her somewhere else in the newspaper. Give him the food critics column. It's shit anyways. I'm so effing nice. I'm out, kid.
Thank you. Please come again. That'd be something interesting to see, I guess. That was, tiring. Hey, Jill, I think I have a problem. Don't tell me. Yep, I can't take the helmet off. Yeah, very funny. Did you check the internet for help? How to take off a Valkyrie Type Wide Knight helmet is not precisely a common query, you know. I could break it, but I don't want to damage a client's property.
Well, what? Did you run out of air?
I just realized you served Valkyrie in Valhalla. Shit, don't scare me like that. I don't think you can run out of air with this helmet.
What are you gonna do?
I know someone that might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see, where was her number? Oh, here it is. Hey, Iris, I need some unclogging advice. Iris?
I've heard Chief call her a couple of times. Maybe she's a friend? More importantly, will Chief be fine?
She will. Even if there's no God or Buddha, you can always trust Boss.
Yeah, let's hope you're right.
Hey, honey, can you see me?
Ah, Dorothy. Yeah, I can see you. Why?
Really? Man, did they sell me the wrong stuff?
Who sold you what? Jill, I'm going out for a bit to buy a screwdriver and bacon and... Are you talking to yourself again?
No, I'm not. Hello?
Oh, hello, Dorothy, wherever you are. I'll be back in a bit then. She didn't see you?
Oh, I get it now. They sold me a Vic jammer, not an optic camouflage system.
Care to explain?
Have you seen those pics or videos of someone stripping or undressing? But I mean the ones where the clothes are the only thing you see and the other person is invisible?
Come again?
There's people out there with a fetish for invisible people.
Oh, okay.
Where you can only see a few articles of clothing floating about. I was trying to find something that would let me cater to that fetish, but my contact misunderstood my request. I asked him to bring me something that'd make me invisible, and it did. But I'm only invisible to cameras.
Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible too with such a jammer or something?
You have a point. Oh well, I'll work something out. Maybe I'll get a nano camo module.
Nano camo?
Haven't you heard of nano camo? They're a military technology company that recently branched to civilian appliances. They use nanotechnology to make fabric and other materials take any color or texture you want. You can order a module from them and change the colors of clothes, walls, or tables with it.
Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll look it up. What does it have to do with what you want, though?
If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes things almost invisible to the human eye. It was quite pricey last I checked, though.
Almost? To the human eye?
Well, it's not perfect. If you move, you'd be an iris surroundings colored blob. And we Lilums see things differently, so it's ineffective against us. Still, it might be what I need. Now, what was that about talking to yourself again?
Nothing important. What are you having?
I'm in a good mood, so get me a piano woman.
Sure. Dorothy wants a piano woman. Simple enough. One piano woman.
Thanks, I love these ones, you know. I keep them for special occasions, whenever I'm feeling good or when I need to get out of a slump.
And today?
Today I feel good.
That's nice.
Okay then, how's this for a bonus payment?
Oh, the ticket from Friday. Can't believe I still remember that.
That guy was so nice in giving it to me. Too bad it was filled to the brim with dogs. I would have enjoyed the drink here otherwise.
I don't think this ticket should be valid. But then again, they were improvised, so there isn't really a contract involved or anything.
You know, if you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, we could hit an arrangement. Keep me fed and I'll keep you company. You'll still need to pay if you want to get naughty, though.
I think I'll pass. I already have a cat that does all that.
Do you pay him to...
Finish that sentence and I'll make sure you truly become invisible.
Fine. Consider this a standing offer, though. Oh, hey, John.
Ah, Dorothy.
Didn't see you here last Friday.
I was dealing with some stuff over the weekend.
And Monday.
Yeah.
Was it a girl?
I wish.
What'd you do?
I'd rather not talk about it.
Hey, honey, what did he do?
Gil's been a complete mystery for as long as I've known him. His past is like a nebulous mass that tries to bite him every once in a while.
Nebulous?
You hear so much random stuff it's hard to make connection about what happened when. And, people lie.
Does your boss know about it?
She said, I'm not one to judge. Seems like she knows what the hell's going on. But I think I'm better off not knowing. It's not really that necessary, and it's a pain to think about.
I'm right here,
Did I tell any lies?
No, but... Never mind.
Oh yeah, about your boss. Why was she wearing a helmet?
She found it. She put it on. Now she's stuck.
Oh, yeah, randomly putting on stuff you find is problematic.
No shit.
I mean, there's this girl that wanted to see if she could use a glass bottle as a...
A bit early for those stories, don't you think?
Nope.
By the way, it's weird that I didn't see you yesterday.
I have a job too,
Yeah, but you usually come before you start.
Aw, did you miss me that much? Yesterday was a bit different. I worked the entire day.
I don't know if I should ask.
Oh, it was weird, but not kinky weird. The guy paid me to spend all day pretending to be his daughter.
Really?
Yeah, I go to his house at 11 a.m., dress as requested, and spend all day there. Play some games, occasionally tell him I love him, go to bed when ordered, and leave. Nothing sexual. I used to expect him to push me against the ground and have his way with me. But after 3 years, it's unlikely that'll happen.
3 years?
Yeah, 1 day a year for 3 years now. Oh, but last year he also wanted me to play the part on his daughter's birthday.
Wait a second. Does he have a daughter or not?
Had. Seems she died 4 years ago.
Oh.
Yep, I seem to attract that kind of people for some reason.
What kind of people?
Nobody. I said nothing. Give me a moon blast, would you?
Sure. 1 moon blast coming right up. Here.
There's something interesting about this drink. I don't actually like it, but I can't stop drinking them.
It tastes like a bit of sugar drowned in pure alcohol. Small wonder you feel like that. There's something I've been meaning to ask you.
Yes, I'm single and I don't mind that you're a girl.
Well, okay, good to know. Do you actually mind what anyone is?
Not at all.
Anyway, it's not about that. Do all DFC-72s look like kids?
Yes and no. Out of factory, we look like kids because our development needs to be as close to human as possible.
Then you look like babies outside the factory?
Nope, every fresh DFC-72 looks about 10 to 13. It makes it easier to upgrade later.
Upgrade?
Once a DFC-72 passes 3 maturity tests, it can opt for a factory upgrade. Said upgrade alters its body to something older. Some go for it, some don't.
Will you go through with it?
I don't know. Right now I'm a rarity. You don't find many like me in my line of work, so I have an advantage. And I really need that advantage,
How so?
When people hire me, half the time it's not because I'm me. The amount of role-playing I have to do on a normal night is ridiculous. So if I stop looking underage, I lose my advantage over everyone else.
I didn't think about it that way. Should I think about it at all?
I mean, maybe I'll go through with it if I ever decide to retire or something. But right now, I'm just fine the way I am.
I see.
Good evening, Gil.
Jill and Gillian.
Welcome to... Does that happen a lot?
Not really.
It would happen less if Jill would just let people call her Jules.
Call me Jules and I'll make sure every time you sit you'll hear the cling of your shaker.
Fine, fine. I'll be with you in a minute, Jamie. Just let me finish here. Sure, no hurry.
Hello, sailor.
Hello, young lady.
Just call me Dorothy. You're Jamie, right?
Nice to meet you, Dorothy.
Hey, let me buy you a drink.
Oh, I couldn't let you do that.
I insist. I got a hefty bonus the other day, and today I'm in a good mood.
I suppose it'd be impolite of me to reject. Sure, I'll take your offer.
Yay, honey, I'll have a big sunshine cloud.
I'll be fine with just a gut punch.
Come on, don't be stingy. Have something more expensive.
I'd rather not.
Man, that girl puts me on edge with the way she dresses people. Okay then, let me get your orders. 1 big sunshine cloud and 1 gut punch. Press next after the first mix to make the second drink. Make both before serving. Okay, sunshine cloud. She wants a big one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do a couple of these. On the rocks and blended. Okay, and he wanted a gut punch. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here and here.
Thank you.
All in order. Thank you, Dorothy.
Don't mention it.
And thank you, Jill.
It's my job.
Hey, Dorothy, may I ask you something, private?
If you need a price list, I have a convenient card with updated fees. I can give you a discount if you pay for the room or invite me to dinner.
No, thank you. It's not about that.
Then go ahead. I don't think you can ask for something I've never been asked before.
Is it true that the DFC-72 line leaves tracking nanomachines in the other person after, well...
After they violate every hole in your body regardless of its original purpose?
Yes.
That's a semi-myth that nobody has tried to dispel. It's true, but also not true at the same time.
Care to explain?
We do have tracking nanomachines, but they're released when the body enters alert mode. When we're being assaulted or the like. That way the authorities can chase down the attacker. It's kinda buggy though. I've heard stories of DFC-72s who marry, get nervous on the wedding night, and bam! Their partners end up spending the honeymoon in jail.
I see.
And besides, I've modded myself so much that if any tracking nanomachines were still being released, I'd have to commend their tenacity, to be honest. There's also this urban myth that those nanomachines help improve performance, but that's just silly. Now I get to ask you something.
Sure, go ahead.
How much of you is still organic?
Just enough that my skin still heals over time.
Come on, you know that's not what I mean.
I'll tell you that and nothing more, young lady.
Fine, see if I can. Honey, I'm going. I'll leave you with the meanie.
Thank you. Please come again.
That girl's something else, huh?
She's so earnest about what she does that it's kinda hard not to root for her. She also has no qualms about anything whatsoever, and that becomes a problem from time to time. Okay, I'm done here. Right, I'm gonna go and take my... Gil! I need your girly hands here for a sec. Gil, I need your girly hands for a second here.
Coming! Sorry, can you take care of him while I help her?
Sure, no problem.
I apologize if I'm taking time for your break.
Nah, don't worry. Sorry, you'll have to deal with me.
You're no problem, Jill.
Yeah, but you usually seem to have a blast when Gil's the one serving you. Anyway, do you want something else?
Can you make me a Mars blast?
That I can. Alright, just a sec. Okay, I gotta make a Mars blast. A Mars blast. Mars. Better not give him any other kind of blasting by accident. Actually, I'm curious about something. Let me check something real quick. Okay, yeah, just the M's. Okay. Just want to be sure there weren't ones of the other planets. Anyway, Mars Blast. Let's see. He didn't specifically ask for a large one, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it needs to be blended. Here.
Bitter and mind numbing, just like war.
Have you been to war?
Life's a war we fight every day, Jill.
So you haven't been to war.
Not to an official one, at least.
There's something I've been wondering for a while now.
What could that be?
First, it was how a professional assassin could be so polite and pleasant to be around. But I guess your line of work doesn't have to have any bearing on your personality.
Thanks a lot.
What I've often wondered about is how you can be so calm here. Aren't you worried about police or the like?
Well, first of all, I try to keep everything as clean as possible. Second, I don't come here looking for trouble, so I don't raise suspicion. And finally, you can thank your boss for easing my mind about other folks.
My boss?
I've seen what she's done. I feel safe here. She could take care of things if I went haywire.
Haywire? You?
Don't mind that.
Hard not to mind it if you just said. You wouldn't happen to know how she got her mechanical arm, would you?
I heard she lost her original fight in a cyborg wrestler that had gone rogue. Just a rumor, though.
Damn, I still don't know then.
Have you tried asking her?
She told me it's more interesting if it's left a mystery. Which leads me to believe that she might have started some of the rumors herself.
They're believable because she's her.
Maybe I'll see her in action one day.
You should. It's quite the show. Good news, Jill. The helmet came off and you can take your break.
Finally. It's always a pleasure, Jamie.
Thank you, Jill.
Boss, break! All right. Shit, what happened? Well, if you're still here